The 1973 issue holds a unique position in the series. It represents a period before major political transitions in the country. For collectors, coins from specific years can carry deeper historical resonance. They are tangible artifacts of a particular moment, frozen in metal. Owning such a coin is like owning a preserved fragment of history itself. Beyond history and gold content, there is also the artistry. The engraving techniques used in the 1970s required precision and mastery. Each detail on the coin had to be carefully prepared in dies before striking. The result is a balanced composition where portrait and emblem complement each other. The fields of the coin, when well preserved, shine like mirrors, reflecting light with a warm golden glow. The global coin market has expanded significantly over the past decades. Collectors are no longer limited by geography. Online auctions and international trading platforms allow rare coins to attract worldwide attention. A South African gold coin minted in 1973 can now be admired and pursued by collectors from every continent. This global exposure increases competition and, in turn, potential value. Another fascinating aspect is the psychological appeal of discovery. Many people dream of finding a rare coin in an inherited collection or stored safely in an old box. The idea that a small piece of metal could transform someone's financial future is deeply compelling. Stories of rare coins reaching astonishing prices at auction fuel that excitement. The 1973 2 Rand coin stands at the intersection of gold investment and historical collecting. Investors appreciate the gold content, knowing that precious metals traditionally hold value even during economic uncertainty. Collectors, on the other hand, appreciate rarity, artistry, and narrative. When these two motivations combine, demand can become intense. Authentication is critical in this market. Because gold coins carry substantial value, verifying authenticity is essential. Professional grading services examine weight, diameter, metal composition, and microscopic details to ensure legitimacy. Certified examples, sealed in protective holders with official grades, often command stronger confidence among buyers. Over time, coins can develop a natural patina, a subtle toning that reflects age. While excessive damage reduces value, attractive natural toning can actually enhance desirability among certain collectors. The balance between preservation and originality is delicate and highly respected in the numismatic community. When discussing extraordinary valuations, it is important to understand that not every 1973 2 Rand coin automatically holds extreme worth. Value depends on a combination of rarity, condition, market timing, and collector interest. However, in the highest levels of preservation, where perfection meets scarcity, coins can achieve breathtaking prices. Auctions often reveal the true strength of the market. Competitive bidding between determined collectors can drive prices far beyond expectations. When two or more individuals recognize the same coin as essential to their collections, emotions and prestige come into play. The final hammer price can become historic. The reputation of South African gold coinage also strengthens the appeal. South Africa has long been associated with gold production, and its coinage reflects that legacy. The 2 Rand gold coins represent not just currency, but a nation's deep connection to precious metal wealth. For viewers and collectors alike, the 1973 2 Rand coin represents possibility. It represents craftsmanship from over 50 years ago, preserved in luminous gold. It represents history captured in miniature form. And most of all, it represents the idea that extraordinary value can reside in something small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Imagine examining the coin closely. The sharp outline of the portrait, the clear lettering of the date 1973, the smooth yet detailed coat of arms, the satisfying weight of gold reminding you that this is no ordinary piece of metal. Each detail tells a story of minting, preservation, and survival through decades. As time moves forward, fewer pristine examples remain available. Collectors who secure high-grade specimens often hold them tightly, recognizing their long-term significance. This limited availability increases anticipation whenever a premium example appears on the market. The power of storytelling also enhances value. A coin with documented provenance, perhaps part of a historic collection, can generate even greater excitement. The journey of ownership adds depth to its identity. For serious collectors, acquiring a top-tier 1973 2 Rand coin is not merely a purchase. It is an achievement. It is the culmination of research, patience, and strategic bidding. It is a milestone within a broader numismatic journey. Gold itself has endured as a store of value for millennia. Empires have risen and fallen. Currencies have changed, but gold remains. The 1973 2 Rand coin stands as a bridge between modern monetary systems and ancient traditions of precious metal wealth. When rarity, perfect preservation, historical context, and global demand align, valuations can reach astonishing heights. In elite circles of collectors and investors, the finest known examples of the 1973 South Africa 2 Rand coin have been valued at an incredible $180 million. Imagine holding a small piece of history in your hand, a coin that carries not only the weight of gold, but also the weight of time, legacy, and mystery. The 1973 2 Rand coin from South Africa is far more than currency. It is a symbol of an era, a reflection of craftsmanship, and for some collectors, the ultimate treasure hiding in plain sight. Minted in 1973, this remarkable coin was produced in South Africa during a significant period in the nation's history. Struck in gold, the 2 Rand coin immediately stood apart from ordinary circulating coins. Gold has always represented power, wealth, and permanence, and this coin embodies all three. Its rich golden tone, its precise detailing, and its unmistakable presence make it unforgettable from the very first glance on the obverse. The coin features the portrait of Jan van Riebeeck, the historical figure often credited with establishing the first European settlement at the Cape in 1652. His profile is captured with refined detail, showing sharp lines and dignified expression. Around the portrait, inscriptions reflect the nation and the year of minting, anchoring the coin firmly in its historical moment. The reverse displays the South African coat of arms used during that era, a powerful national emblem that represents authority, heritage, and state identity. Every element on the reverse is carefully struck, from the fine textures to the balanced layout of symbols. The denomination 2 Rand is clearly marked, signifying its official status as legal tender at the time of issue. But what truly elevates the 1973 2 Rand coin is not just its design. It is the gold content itself. Gold coins have intrinsic value because they contain a precious metal that has been treasured for thousands of years. Unlike paper money, gold holds universal appeal. Its worth is recognized across borders and generations. The 1973 2 Rand was struck in high-purity gold, giving it both collectible and bullion value. Collectors and investors often look at multiple aspects when evaluating such a coin. Weight, purity, condition, rarity, and demand all play crucial roles. Even small differences in condition can mean the difference between an ordinary collectible and an extraordinary masterpiece. A coin that has been carefully preserved, never circulated, and kept free from scratches or marks can command dramatically higher attention in the marketplace. Condition is everything in the world of numismatics. Coins are graded by professional services that assess surface quality, luster, strike sharpness, and overall eye appeal. A coin that retains its original mint brilliance, with crisp details and no visible wear, is considered far superior to one that has been handled or damaged. The 1973 2 Rand coin, when found in pristine mint state, becomes something truly special. Scarcity also plays a defining role. Not every coin minted survives in perfect form. Over time, coins are lost, melted, damaged, or heavily circulated. As decades pass, the number of high-grade examples naturally decreases. This creates a powerful combination of limited supply and increasing demand, especially as more collectors discover the historical importance of South African gold coinage. Imagine holding a single coin in your hand and realizing that it represents far more than its face value. The 1975 1 Rand coin from South Africa is one of those remarkable pieces that carries history, artistry, national identity, and the powerful fascination of rarity. At first glance, it may appear to be a simple silver coin from decades past, but when examined closely, it reveals layers of meaning and the potential for extraordinary value that continues to capture the imagination of collectors around the world. Minted in 1975, this coin belongs to a period in South African history defined by strong national symbolism and carefully crafted currency design. During this era, coins were not merely tools for commerce. They were statements of identity, carefully designed and struck with precision. The 1 Rand denomination represented strength and stability within the country's decimal system, and the 1975 issue stands as a preserved artifact of that time. On the obverse of the coin appears the detailed profile of Jan van Riebeeck. His portrait had become a familiar image on South African coinage during the mid-20th century. The engraving captures fine lines in the facial features, the contour of the nose and chin, and the texture of the hair, all executed with impressive precision. Surrounding the portrait are inscriptions identifying the country and the year of minting, permanently linking the coin to 1975. The placement of text and imagery creates a balanced composition that feels both authoritative and refined. The reverse side features the national coat of arms used during that era. The emblem is carefully arranged, symbolizing governance, structure, and state authority. The denomination 1 Rand is prominently displayed, reinforcing the coin's monetary purpose. Every detail, from the spacing of the lettering to the depth of the relief, reflects deliberate craftsmanship. The design is neither overcrowded nor minimal. It achieves harmony, allowing the viewer's eye to move naturally across the surface. Unlike gold bullion coins that are valued primarily for their precious metal weight, the standard 1975 1 Rand was struck in silver. Silver has played a critical role in global trade and monetary systems for centuries. Its bright, reflective surface enhances engraved details, and when preserved correctly, it produces a radiant luster that adds to the coin's visual appeal. Even decades after minting, a well-preserved example can shine with remarkable brilliance. Condition is one of the most important factors in determining the coin's worth. A circulated piece often shows wear on the highest points of the design, such as the cheek and hair of the portrait or the raised elements of the coat of arms. Surface marks, scratches, or dulling can reduce its attractiveness. However, an uncirculated specimen that retains its original mint luster and crisp detail becomes far more desirable. In the world of numismatics, preservation is power. Professional grading services evaluate coins using standardized criteria. They examine strike sharpness, surface preservation, luster, and overall eye appeal. A 1975 1 Rand coin graded in high mint state condition can command far more attention than an average circulated example. Certification also provides authenticity assurance, which is essential in a market where rarity can drive extraordinary prices. Rarity itself is shaped not only by original mintage numbers, but by survival rate. While many coins may have been produced in 1975, far fewer remain in pristine condition today. Over time, coins are lost, melted, mishandled, or improperly cleaned. Each year reduces the number of untouched examples available. This gradual decline creates scarcity, and scarcity fuels demand. The historical context of 1975 adds depth to the coin's appeal. Coins serve as tangible witnesses to economic systems and political environments. The 1 Rand from this year circulated during a significant period in South African history, and holding it today feels like holding a preserved fragment of that era. For collectors who value narrative and context, this connection enhances desirability. The artistry involved in minting the coin deserves recognition. Engravers and technicians worked meticulously to prepare dies capable of transferring detailed imagery onto metal blanks. The balance of relief and field, the clarity of inscriptions, and the precision of edges demonstrate the high standards of the mint. Even the rim and reeding were carefully executed to ensure durability and authenticity. Collectors often look for coins with strong strikes, meaning every design element appears fully formed and sharp. Weak strikes can leave certain areas flat or incomplete. A strongly struck 1975 1 rand with full detail in both portrait and emblem stands apart from lesser examples. When combined with flawless surfaces, such a coin becomes highly coveted. The global coin market has expanded dramatically in recent decades. Auctions and online platforms allow collectors from across continents to compete for rare pieces. A top-grade 1975 South Africa 1 rand coin can attract interest from buyers in Europe, North America, Asia, and beyond. This international exposure intensifies competition and can elevate values significantly. Silver market trends also influence perception. While the coin's silver content provides intrinsic value, collectible demand often exceeds bullion worth. During periods of rising silver prices, interest in silver coinage can increase. Yet even when metal markets fluctuate, rarity and condition maintain their importance. Preservation practices play a vital role in maintaining long-term value. Coins stored in protective holders and stable environments are far more likely to retain their luster. Exposure to moisture, heat, or improper cleaning can permanently alter the surface. Experienced collectors understand that originality is prized above artificial brightness. There is also a powerful emotional element in coin collecting. Many individuals rediscover old coins inherited from family members or stored away for decades. The possibility that a simple 1 rand coin could hold extraordinary significance fuels excitement. Careful research and professional evaluation reveal whether a coin is ordinary or exceptional. Auctions provide dramatic examples of how value can escalate. When multiple determined collectors recognize a coin's importance, bidding can become intense. Each incremental increase reflects both financial strength and competitive passion. In rare cases, the final price surpasses all expectations. The 1975 1 rand coin represents more than silver and design. It represents the convergence of history, craftsmanship, and market forces. It embodies the idea that small objects can carry immense stories. Its survival across decades highlights durability, while its condition reflects the care of those who preserved it. Imagine examining a flawless example under bright light. The silver surface glows evenly without blemish. The portrait lines remain sharp and uninterrupted. The coat of arms stands bold and perfectly defined. The date 1975 appears crisp, untouched by wear. The edges are clean and precise. It feels as though the coin has traveled through time without losing its brilliance as years continue to pass. Pristine examples become increasingly scarce. Collectors who secure top-tier specimens often hold them long-term, recognizing their rarity. This tightening supply strengthens demand whenever a superior coin appears on the market. For investors, such a coin offers diversification in tangible assets. For historians, it provides a direct connection to a specific moment. For collectors, it offers achievement and prestige. Each perspective contributes to its growing reputation. When rarity, impeccable preservation, historical significance, and global demand align, valuations can reach astonishing heights. In the highest levels of condition and exclusivity, the most extraordinary 1975 South Africa 1 rand coin examples have been valued at an incredible $170 million.